Welcome back in, everybody. It's been a while. I don't know exactly how many years it's been, but it's been a couple of years since I've been on YouTube. I decided to come back. I made a lot of changes to my own
The blood in your head drums and pounds.
so
That
now
pounding
it kind
blood
of allows me
obscures
to go
who
ahead
you are.
and do
An
what I like
overwhelming
to
loss
do, which
of
is
memory.
creating content.
How you ended up
It
amidst
has
these.
always
You
been a
have
hobby,
nothing in your skull.
not one particularly
Besides you're
that
the
I
dark,
was great
you
at,
will.
but it is something that I do enjoy doing.
My head.
In the past, I tried to go ahead and do kind of like
Something good here.
instructional videos or
I hope.
something kind
Dead.
of, you know, helping to create a
They
business
should
and
all
stuff like
be
that.
running.
And it wasn't something that I was super passionate about. And with being a hobby,
Images of goblins,
if
their
there is
habits and
something
histories
that isn't
flash
fun,
into your mind.
why would you do it for a hobby? So I am out of logistics completely, and now I'm wanting to do something completely different. And I have actually for the last couple of years. It's just nothing against logistics, but it wasn't really my thing.
You've come to save us.
The
I
exposed brain
didn't
quivers
realize
in
that
expectation.
That was, you know,
Please.
a need during COVID.
Before they
The money was fantastic.
Born new from this
I enjoyed
house.
it while I was there.
You realize
but,
you're talking to an intellect of.
you know,
Remove us from this body.
office
From
is
this
more
case.
my
Free
environment.
us.
So
Please.
I was quite happy to go ahead and remove myself from that environment. And look for new opportunities, which I am happy to say that I have been working on it, and I...
The skull holds fast.
I have actually never misrolled this, so... Yikes. I don't know what to do. Kind of really wanted that skull. Let's see.
Don't leave us. Please don't.
Well, I guess I won't be getting that pet later. Oh well. Kinda wanted his aid because I am definitely going to cheat. And I am going to go for that flaming sword because that is a huge advantage. long into the play, but I don't want to just exit, restart.
Your head throb.
Also, too, I'm gonna skip through
You
some of
are
these
no thrall.
previews and
We carry mind flayer. Within days, we will be
conversations.
gay. Mind
just
flayer.
because
We can do
I have
nothing
an
until
insane amount of
we will
hours
address the matter of.
in Baldur's Gate 3, so I do know most of the dialogue, but if you want it, I would recommend some videos
I
having
think you can take me on.
Gate 3 clips. The dialogue is amazing. There is nothing about this game that I do not like. I am a huge fan of D&D, and this is the closest
Let my name be known.
the closest experience I have seen to D&D in quite some time. Let's check this out. Alright. No damage for a fight, that's always
You
a
prove
plus.
surprisingly adequate in
Let's
battle.
see. I
Now,
will take
to the
that
hell.
because I believe that I can use crossbows. Yes. Okay.
Not now. We must go to.
I agree with you, Lysel. Not now. And so, while I'm doing this playthrough, I do have mods installed on my computer, but I have disabled all of them because
Ship
I
won't be
like
able to take
vanilla
another dragon
flavor
attack.
mods.
We need to get out before it's too late.
Usually, there's some armor mods and stuff like that that I do carry on Baldur's Gate 3, but it's more for aesthetic, and the few mods that I do have for the Dark Urge is got stat increases, and while those are always fun to cause mayhem,
Let's see
I don't
what
know,
this
it
does.
allows me to kind of bust through early game, and that is not something
Anything
that
of
I want
use.
to do. I would much rather play the game as it should be. However, it is fun to make characters. Try out new mods and stuff like that.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Open up.
Yeah, see,
Ooh.
right in this chest,
But for
usually
what?
when I do some mods, there's a bunch of different armor pieces and stuff like that that you can go ahead and put. But as you can see, there's nothing in there. The other mod that I like to do sometimes is the, I forget what it's called, but where the weight of items and stuff like that doesn't impact you and doesn't impact you. But I am not wanting to do that this playthrough because I want to play this as my first
The console
experience.
appears dormant.
I made a paladin just because I've never played a paladin all the way through. I always lose
The console
interest
hums to
around
life.
level. I make it to the Underdark, so sometimes I guess 4. Just
The pulsing, perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection, you feel a shiver run.
For that damn
Your mind.
keep dangerous company. Let me come with you. It's not. She's right.
Alright. Now let's see if we can go ahead and get that sword. Flaming sword. I don't know. Usually I have brain, but it didn't work out this playthrough.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside,
Hooping.
cane yank.
Actually, let me see. What's my AC? 14. Myself, what's your AC?
Blackets will be done.
15. I'm gonna swap you armor.
Eager for battle.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Oh, I forgot the boots, but okay.
Indolence breeds madness.
I don't really use Lysol on my playthroughs. haven't played Dark Urge all the way through. Have I?
I've got a long road
No, I don't
ahead.
think I have.
Light on my feet.
I did go ahead.
I'll give it a shot.
Face off. Well, I don't want to do spoilers for the characters who haven't played. But I did go ahead and run all the way through like I didn't actually finish that game, so I don't consider that a full playthrough. I know what the intention but I'm excited to play this character.
Connect
I've
the
also
nerves of the
typically, I don't
transponder.
play Half-Orc,
We
but I've
must
always been
escape.
curious about it.
Now.
Back in World of
Do
Warcraft,
it.
I did
We
go
will
ahead
deal
and
with the
play
Geich
Flirt,
after we escape.
that I absolutely loved.
Impact is imminent.
Typically,
I must
play
connect the
good
helm.
races. Typically, I like to do and
My path be true.
there we go. Yeah, I play a lot of Druid. Right. Oh no, that was a misclick. That is unfortunate. I probably should have downed.
Need to stay focused.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm surprised at a 9% chance I hit, but okay.
Lead him to me.
That's unfortunate. I really, for this to work, I don't want to call it attack, it's not really attack, but,
We must take the
definitely
transponder.
is something that, at least back in the day, not a lot of people knew about.
On the move.
I know that because I had like a .something% achievement on Steam,
Nothing will stand in my way.
if I remember correctly. Now, I'm pretty sure with all the videos out,
Have to
that,
keep going.
a lot more people know about it. Yeah, there we go.
Got to focus.
I don't really care about that damage. I mean, no damage would be preferable, but
Your time has come.
there we go. There we go. Good hit. Good hit. Nice stun you? Probably. Yeah. I have found, and I don't know why, but either you hit with your first attack or your second
Survival
attack.
is all that matters.
I have had it a few times where nothing hits. Great. Okay. 2 damage, not a whole lot, but better than nothing. No, this is our land.
Can't give up. Not now.
I'd like it if you did. Oh, and of course you did. Of course you did.
For your spine is mine.
I must reach the helm.
Okay, Lizelle's really putting in the
Blood
damage
comes
here.
easy these days.
What should I do?
That first. Oh well. It has 12. Okay, 8 is where we have a problem. Okay, 23. Good hit. 6. Okay, we're chipping away at
What
him.
now?
We don't want to completely down him because, well, that'll cause problems. Mind flare. But any hits would be
Let's
nice.
finish this.
Oh. Oh, nothing.
Take this
Okay.
shield and on your will have your head.
This is problematic. Damn, Lizello's really putting
Still
in
on my
damage.
feet.
I have never had a playthrough in the beginning with her doing so much damage. I mean, she's a fighter, so it stands to reason. But
Concentrate.
usually, her and Shadowheart against this guy quite a bit. I only have one more.
Come a little
Gonna have to
closer.
make hard choices here pretty soon. 47, I doubt I can down him. Well, I have an idea. It greatly depends if he hits. Okay, alright, nice.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
What would be spectacular? Oh, of course I didn't hit him. Why? That's broken. I mean, I get why I can't do that push, but this push? Yeah, see, that's broken.
Can't give up.
Okay, it would be stellar if he misses. But I don't think he's going to. Oh wait, no, he was stunned. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Alright, we're still in this fight. We just need everybody to hit.
My path be true.
Okay. Okay.
I won't give in.
Okay. That's a hit. That's good. That's good.
Ready.
I should have tried to push him again, but I distracted. Oh my god. Got it.
Avernus is ours.
Okay, problem.
Stop the intruders. They must not escape.
Oh no. Well, I saw that kind of
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can't afford to let up.
Seven. Okay. Alright. I'll take that. Yeah, I just need one party member to just rush through. Okay. Well, Well, that's...
That thing's focused on us now.
Yeah.
Let's get to the transponder and get out of here.
Yeah, he sure is, isn't he? Well, I'm gonna take this. like you. Yeah, let's disengage.
Don't waste a step.
More distance behind us. Between us.
What's the plan?
Well, this plan is to distract them as much as possible. Gosh, I really don't want to risk running because chances are they are going to hit both of the team members, and if they hit both Lysel and Shadowheart, that still allows me enough time to get there.
Time to strike.
So, and that also depends. See, like that killed me. That did kill me, or down me, I should say. Alright, you got more AC, so hopefully you make it. Alright, let's see. Okay, I really want to not be hit. Okay,
Seems simple enough.
I mean,
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
alright, here's the small favors. Also, guys, I am going to stream with a little bit more consistency the way I'm going to do my streams. I'm more doing them to where they and thinking I could probably I did have in the past. I have completely lost them, and that's cool. Different demographic. I know that there's truckers out there that love doing gaming because, well, who doesn't like the game in the back while they're doing but primarily my audience, so I'm more or less starting from scratch, which is good. But definitely more of a hobby, so I'm not really in a place where I'm gonna be absolutely well, I don't have any issues with that. I also don't really have a need to do it, so. Also, I very much plan on working on my entertainment value. I don't mind showing my face, sort of like that. Right now, one thing is I'm just testing out everything, how I don't have a background and all that kind of stuff set up yet. This is just for me to start practicing until I need to go to the dentist's office in the next, well, I have to be there in 30 minutes, so it's right around the corner for me, but then I will, I'm not sure if I'll jump back on today or if I will just wait for tomorrow, but either way, I will go ahead and be streaming. Like I said, I'm going to stick to that
You half
Monday
expected
and
your
Friday
memories to return once you were
schedule,
free
and
of the
then
mind flayer ship.
Saturdays when I
But your
can.
past is
So,
still an aching void. If you don't find a
got
way
off
to
the
remove the
nodal-
tadpole
nodal
burrowed
right.
in your
I'm
brain,
not
soon
sure how to
your
pronounce that.
future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance.
Whoopsies.
Breathe deep and move.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but Something you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your
Oh, yeah.
face.
And the other I don't know what they do. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different
Another
dead.
thing that I'm planning on starting up is going to be the
There is
podcast.
something-
I do want to do kind of like a gaming podcast where I kind of talk about it, less about gaming news and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure I'm going to have some of that kind of stuff. Like, I've got a lot to say about the Nintendo Switch, too. I greatly suspect that a lot of companies are going to follow in their wake of trying to increase prices, just like everything else does. And I've got some takes on the whole matter.
You're
I have
alive.
a lot of takes on that.
I'm
I'll
alive.
probably talk about some gaming news, but that's not
How
gonna
is this
be,
possible?
like, my bread and butter.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones,
More
judging
of,
by all the
like,
corpses strewn about.
culture
I
type related, like,
Remember the ship.
you know, growing up in
I
the
remember falling.
90s. Well, I'm an 80s
The nothing.
child, but you know, 90s, early 2000s, like, that's where most of my childhood was. And I got a lot of things to say about
No.
gaming because
First things
man,
first.
for a long time
We might have
it just
escaped, but
wasn't
we
cool
still
to
have these
be a
little
gamer.
monsters in
And
our heads.
beyond not being cool, I was ridiculed for it. You know, you got the nerdy tropes and stuff like that.
We need each other. And we
But-
both... One thing.
You know, it
Lead the-
taught me a lot. Gaming had a huge impact on my life. And sometimes I just play
Traps, please.
to just, like, relax or wind down, you know, things like that. So that's what I'm going to primarily be
What's
talking
inside?
about, is different opportunities and things like that it has helped me with. And, like, big
Fresh
gaming
water.
events. So,
There must be a settlement somewhere
the
nearby.
podcast, I'm gonna start working on that here fairly soon. That I think I will record for sure on Fridays. And maybe the same schedule. Just keep it simple. But I am going to need to stop here shortly. Okay, 14, what's your armor?
What's next,
think
I
it's
wonder?
12 or 13. 13, okay. Yep, that will work. Let's go ahead and level you. There's really not much at level 2. Cleric. I need to go ahead and rescue Withers because great weapon fighting, good. I'm going to go ahead and respect Shadowheart to be
No time to
actual
waste.
healer instead of a
Let's get
archery
going.
domain.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's see.
More of those wretched things.
None shall see me. I see a way. Let me strike true.
Well, I didn't exactly need to detonate it right then and there. I like to wait for him to come running.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I suppose that worked out.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
No need
Another fight. Let's go.
I really meant to go the other way. I'm having a lot of misclicks. Okay, well. Both of them face off against the Paladin. Of course he's not. What a fuck stick.
push my luck again.
Okay, nice. 3 damage. And
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Another step
get the
forward.
chest. Okay. Grenades, those are always
Let's have a look.
Alright, mark on. Got some treasure there. Got some loot.
What's in here?
Useful. Let's go get Astarion, and then let's go pick that lock.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Sure, I'm a paladin. I can easily kill it.
There.
I've been
Can you
killing
see
them
it?
all game so far.
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
You know, I just put that away. If you fail that roll, that's where he tries to backstab you.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit.
After all.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with...
Yay, okay, good. So
Someone
let's go
there.
ahead and level him up. And then we'll pick the lock, and then I will pull it for right now. Because I gotta get going.
Watch your back. A crooked touch.
Love a good rogue. This is dexterity, huh? I'm not a big helmet fan. There we go.
All is ash and meat.
Alright, we'll save here. A new start. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out here.
Moving ahead.
Thank you so much for checking this out later on. I know that I just started and I have been gone for a while. Please feel free to check out the podcast. I think my first episode is going to be tomorrow, where I want to go ahead and start off with D&D and the impacts that it had on my life, and also too, like, if you guys haven't, I recommend trying it. It's pretty cheap entertainment. I've been playing since I was probably about 8 to 10 years old, somewhere in that ballpark. 37, almost 38 now, so yeah, it's been a minute, and it's definitely entertainment. And nowadays, like, you don't even really have, the books aren't that expensive, so well, they are expensive, but there are ways to go ahead and obtain them that don't involve having to pay an absurd amount of money for hundreds and hundreds of books. So alright guys, take care.